YouTube, ABFix here. We've got a pretty cool video here in store for you today. We have a package here from an awesome member of the Facebook group Wrestling Collectibles New Zealand. He is a long-time WWE/WWF fan, and he collected some pretty cool old school trading cards, and it turns out my dad collected the same cards. I think they're the 1989 Superstars of Wrestling cards, and they were a really popular card set in New Zealand. My dad started collecting that set 30 years ago, and here hopefully should be the remaining cards that we need to finish the set. Well, he's kind of handed them down to me, but I still consider it our set, not just mine. So he's packed it up really nice, which is great. And some of these have even actually they're all sleeved, which is really awesome. So we have a checklist for Series 1. I'm pretty sure we have one of these, but it's in quite bad condition, and I think there might be some scribbling on it. We'll get into that later on. As you can tell by the title / thumbnail, this is a collection video. We have Jake the Snake Roberts from Series 1. This is the checklist for Series 2. We have Hulk Hogan. The one we have of this is really damaged. It's like my dad must have traded it at school, and then it was just someone's extra one that got beaten up. $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, also one that was also not in very good condition. Great to see that this one is. And this one was stuck behind it. We have King Duggan, Hacksaw. Oh, another one. I think our one was creased. Checklist for Series 3. Man, and it's great to see that all of these are mint. We have Zeus, Sean Mooney, Hulk Hogan, Dusty Rhodes. Apparently this one is pretty hard to find. Powers of Pain, Mr. Fuji, Rowdy Roddy Piper, Rick Martel, Widowmaker. This was another rare one apparently. Twin Towers, Dangerous Danny Davis, Mean Gene Okerlund, and Jack Tunney. I believe there should be a Macho Man card in here, so I think he might have been stuffed behind one of these. Yep, he was stuck. So we've got the Macho King Randy Savage, this one, the Dusty Rhodes, and the Barry Windham. Apparently they were short packed or something like that, since they're more popular characters. So these ones cost a little bit more, but overall great pricing. Very happy with these. Now let's get on to the collection. I don't have an album for these yet, but I do plan on getting one in the future, so I just had to lay them out on the floor by series. Here's Series 1, Bret Hitman Hart, Andre the Giant, Jake the Snake Roberts, Big Boss Man, Bad News Brown, Barbarian, Demolition, The Bushwhackers, The Rockers, Miss Elizabeth, Bobby the Brain Heenan, Sensational Sherry, Akeem, Virgil, Brutus the Barber Beefcake, Jimmy Hart, Honky Tonk Man, Brother Love, Hercules, and the Rougeau Brothers. For Series 2, first up we have Hulk Hogan, Brainbusters, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, Haku, $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, Tito Santana, Slickster, Ravishing Rick Rude, Dino Bravo, Greg the Hammer Valentine, Mr. Perfect, Coco Beware, King Duggan, Jim Powers, Brooklyn Brawler, Jimmy Superfly Snooker, Paul Roma, Red Rooster, Rugged Ronnie Garvin, and Hillbilly Jim. And lastly, Series 3, Warlord, Zeus, Sean Mooney, Hulk Hogan, Macho King Randy Savage, Dusty Rhodes, The Powers of Pain, Heart Foundation, Mr. Fuji, Rowdy Roddy Piper, Ultimate Warrior, the model Rick Martel, Widowmaker, Twin Towers, The Genius, Danny Davis, Mean Gene Okerlund, Gorilla Monsoon, Barry Horowitz, and Jack Tunney. Now, there's a little bit of a story behind this series. Now, the reason why most of the unboxing was for this set was I believe the story is that there were some distribution issues with this set and they didn't really last long in the stores. Either that or they just cancelled production. So my dad was able to get his hands on maybe 5 of this series, but then all of a sudden they were just never seen in stores again. So thank you very much, dude, for hooking me up with these. Great price. I'm very happy with all of these, and they're in great condition. Actually, I do have one more thing to show. One other thing my dad collected at around the same time were these Superstars of Wrestling postcards. They look like they're made by the same company that made the trading cards, so we'll go through them quickly here. We have the Bushwhackers, Ravishing Rick Rude, Macho Man Randy Savage, Jake the Snake Roberts, Hulk Hogan, Dusty Rhodes, Brutus the Barber Beefcake, The Rockers, Ultimate Warrior, and Hacksaw Jim Duggan. So I don't really have much knowledge on these postcards and the significance. So if you have any idea of are these a part of a set? Are these highly sought after at all? I'm not really sure. So if you have any idea what these are, leave it down in the comments. I'd be very interested to know. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed this different kind of video on this channel. This was really fun to make and go back in time to see what WWF collectibles there were in New Zealand stores. So yeah, thank you for watching and we'll see you next time.